friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video, we fought our way through the Warden's Fortress, and now we're in the Fade. And we have to escape it through, I'm assuming, this big hole in the background. And there's a lot of, well, it looks like red lyrium in the Fade, which seems weird, but okay. But yeah, this is all happening. What is this over here? There's lots of things to look at.
That's not normal, is it?
It's a table. I didn't say it in yesterday's video because I needed to wrap up, but I liked how when you kind of landed in the Fade, you kind of landed all discombobulated and walking all over the walls all funny. Seems very appropriate for the Fade. Don't need any supplies. And oh man, the scene with Clarel with the dragon where she's sacrificing herself, oh, hit me in the feels for sure. Hastily written note, what? A letter by a burning candle. Maker, give me strength. When the Darkspawn came to Denerim, I wept so hard that I could not see, but still I fought for you. When demons poured from the sky where the Temple of Sacred Ashes used to stand, my hands shook so badly that I could not aim my bow, but still I fought for you. When Corypheus and his archdemon destroyed Haven and killed my friends, I screamed until I had no voice, but still I fought for you. They are sending me to attack Adamant. They say that the fortress is defended by an army of demons and the odds are grim. We cannot win, but our distraction, our sacrifice may give the important people the chance to do what is necessary. My stomach is knotted and I see dead friends from old battles, reaching out for me every time I close my eyes. I am so afraid, Maker, but still I will fight for you. Writer unknown. Oh God, that is so... That's emotional. That's There are resources in the Fade, shadowed Viridian crystal. Oh, onyx. Wow, that's a lot of onyx. What's over here? Demons. Hello, demons. Although, shouldn't you be spirits? I thought... Never mind. Ignore my thought. Walking the Fade, frozen moments. Writings of the Magister Callistus. Okay, I'll read that later. I'm being selective in my Codex readings. Enhanced 1,000 cuts rings. And there's a... What are these called again? Oh, I forget what they're called. Magic +1. Illuvian, that's what they're called. Okay, I explored that section. There's another section. I'm trying to avoid the stairs, because that seems to be where I need to go. We looked at the creepy table, and there's demons over here we need to take care of, so let's do that. I moved all my stuff around because I got a frost spell. So now I have one of each. Contemplating reworking my Rift Mage spells so I can get a few more of the elemental stuff, but we'll see.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Okay, investigate. Fears of the Dreamers, the Pilgrim. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help with the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountains shook and fell and buried me. Alone in the darkness, my legs are crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light my final hours, let me go to the Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me. Hang on, there was another quest. J for journal. The Fade, here we go. Fears of dreamers. Fears torment the dreamers. Find the answers that may calm their fears so they may find peace. So we need to find a light in the darkness for this guy. Well, there was a candle, I remember. Right? Ooh.
We'll need to look around.
Yes, we will. Oh, here's a candle. Right here. Present the item to the pilgrim. Okay, so I come back over here. Place the candle. And take something. Plus magic, it looks like. Okay. Alright, there's 4 more that I gotta do. Alright, well, let's make sure I don't miss anything. A plea from the warrior to the spirits. Okay. I'm not gonna read that one. I'll read it later. Maybe. If I can find it, because it doesn't always mark them in your codex if you haven't, like, read them. Okay, let's head up the stairs and... the divine. What? How? What?
Impossible.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia.
I thought you were dead. I don't understand. You're not hurt. Yeah, I do not understand.
Back at Haven, I thought I saw. How can you be here?
The Divine is dead. This must be a demon.
Oh, of course.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't. That's right. How do you know my title? Do I have you to blame? Well, yeah, that's right. I don't remember.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus.
Huh?
It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror.
Okay.
The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
And perhaps I owe this nightmare a visit.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Why do so many demons serve Corypheus? That's a very good question.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Oh, crap. How do we get home? Can I kill it? I mean, can I go with oh, crap?
The big demon Aramond was trying to bring through?
Yes.
It's nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Great. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, let's kill the demons first. Let's talk to her again.
We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
Well, I'm gonna ask lots of questions because you're supposed to be dead. Blackwall, you're right in the way. So please tell me what you are.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her? Or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I don't believe in the Maker. I think this was an accident. I'm right where I should be. Why me? Yeah, I'm still sticking with my guns and going with I think this was an accident. Because I feel like literally anybody could have been in my place and this would have happened. Probably. I mean, you know what I mean.
Seems like I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Or perhaps you were precisely where you were meant to be.
Just as the Maker intended, I suppose.
Perhaps.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Yeah, that's exceptionally vague. So is anything here real? Kind of?
So all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
Yeah, great. Tell me of the nightmare.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
That almost sounds kind. I don't think Corypheus is doing this out of the kindness of his heart, but for completion's sake, let's select that option.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears.
Oh, that's what you mean.
It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow. As you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
Okay, why are you helping us?
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
Do you remember what happened to me?
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Well, how do I know these memories are real? Okay, well, tell me about this anchor.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
Recover your memories to learn how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now. and cannot be removed without your death.
Okay, bye.
We should keep moving.
Was very vague and everything. So I need to find all these fears, and that's my side quest. But the new part was, as the ledge collapsed under the dragon's weight, the mark opened a rift, transporting the party into the Fade, the real Fade. This is no place for non-spirits. Escape as soon as possible. So I need to kill the demons and recover my memories. Oh, okay. Here's a memory.
Run while you can! Warn them!
What's going on here?
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Man, that voice actor is so good. Is that wardens helping him?
Now is the hour of our victory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
Oh.
So Andraste didn't bestow her mark upon you. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Yeah.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I know I said it was always an accident, but I kind of held out hope it was something more. But it really was just a dumb accident. And did me picking up the orb set off the explosion? Although I guess it would have exploded anyway if he was ripping open the Fade, right? Oh man, yeah, I guess it is what I expected.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
It's not where I was going with his statement, but it's fine.
Is there a problem, Hawke?
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision.
Yeah.
Their actions led to her death.
Corypheus had clearly taken the Warden's minds. You yourself have seen them do this.
Fair enough.
In any case, we can deal with that after we escape.
Oh, I intend to.
Hawke, you've gotten so passive-aggressive and angry.
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
Well, I have no idea. If it's a spirit, it's not acting like one. No demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it. Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories. That's low, even for a demon. Memories make us what we are. A monster that takes them away. I don't want to think about that.
After its corruption of the Wardens, I'll see it pay.
You have anything to say, Hawke? No, Aaron? Nothing? Okay. I do wonder, why did he have to sacrifice the Divine? Why her? Like, why? I don't understand why it had to be her. Why couldn't it have been somebody else who was more convenient and easy to kill? without security and bodyguards and things, and maybe he needed a large sacrifice of people. I don't know. Oh, it's Kirkwall statues, right? A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we bought time for the Wardens to slay the Archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Ferris will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battle is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams that battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Ferris. Virus? I'm saying it wrong, I know. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. Sora. Oh. How are there notes in the fade? How does that work? I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, let's save.
We have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
Is that Carivius' voice or just someone who sounds just like him? Oh my gosh, he's so deep and terrifying. I love it. Oh, something to look for.
I expected worse.
These are merely the demon's foot soldiers.
Pity.
Oh, up here? Okay, Baron, let's not fail at jumping today. Come on. Oh, it's over there? Okay. Oh. Flowers. Present the item to the freeholder. Okay, well, let me find who that is first. The Claws of Dumat. Is this a Codex entry? I guess not. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat. Didn't I do something with that in Dragon Age 2 or something? It sounds familiar, or maybe it was something else with Dumat. Anyway, Master calls it the Claw of Dumat and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Demat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It's almost midnight. The Claw of Demat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those who I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. Well, that was horrifying. 1000% horrifying. Oh, I have to get to the divine apparently, but I'm not done looking around here. Plenty more to be completely horrified by, I'm sure. Oh look, it's one of those like machine-looking things. Fears of the Dreamers, the Freeholder. I watched the Polite take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills, I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fevered dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that poison does not take everything. So I need to place the flowers, it looks like. And then 1 constitution, and the ghost spirit, I'm sure how that works, is at peace. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's save and head on up to the divine. We're nearing the end, but let's see what else we can get through today. Yeah, looks like I looked everywhere. Gotta loot this shadowed Viridian crystal. Oh, look, another mirror. 1 dexterity. I don't, pick these points anymore, so I don't understand the purpose, but okay.
Be ready! I'm guessing those aren't friendly either!
Nope, they're spiders. Spiders are horrible. Ugh. That's it? Just 2? Spider ichor. Which way do I go? Well, let's go this way first. Okay, there's stairs up.
What's that?
Excerpt from a journal. They think they own us. They think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night. Bring back the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage. And I realize I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn, want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until Even iced it over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the Conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. From the Journal of an Unknown Mage. Oh gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, Rage Demon. For sure, lots of rage in that journal entry. no idea why I did that. Okay. We just read this journal entry, okay? That demon scared me. But with that, this is actually where I'm going to end things for today. I'm pretty much at time, and I don't want to go any farther in case I hit cutscenes or other things that I can't easily find a stopping point at. Tomorrow we will continue on the Fade and see how far along we get. I don't know if we'll escape, but we'll see how it goes. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.